Hey guys, you ever wondered what's the difference between the traditional and the simplified Chinese, and which one is easier to learn, right? So the traditional has been used for 1,000 years. The simplifieds are officialized by the Chinese government in mainland around 1950s. Actually, 40% of them are exactly the same or extremely close, and about half of them are slightly different or a lot different. So the basic rule for simplify the traditional are two rules. The first one was basically take a part of the traditional one and make it a new character. For example, this is Tai from the typhoon and the typhoon, but they just take out this part and make it a new Tai. So when you learn this one, you see this one, you will know. Also, right, vice versa, when you saw this one in the context, you will know we are talking about this one, even you never learned the traditional. So both of them are kind of cousins or maybe brothers and sisters. You know one form, you will kind of automatically know the other form, but only for reading. If for writing, you need to take extra time to study them. And then the other rule is that they just create a new character. For example, this is the dragon Long in the traditional, but this is a Long in the simplified. There is nothing similar to each other, and this one is definitely not part of this. However, if you see the context, for example, they were talking about the zodiac animals, you know all the 11 except this one, you will know this one is Long. So for native traditional character user or native simplified character users, they actually can read and communicate without any problem. The only problem is the writing, but writing is not a problem anymore because nobody is writing characters today. Maybe just once per year to sign the contract when you're buying a house or car. Fun fact is that actually the Taiwan used to think about simplify the traditional as well around the same time of the mainland China. And they already published some rules and some samples at the same time, but the mainland China government did it first, so they want to differentiate it. And also the traditional character are more popular in Taiwan, so they just didn't do it. But the traditional way and the simplifies are actually coexisted for a much longer time than people know, because although it's officialized in the 1950s, but the simplification of the character has started even in the Han Dynasty, but it's just for the folks to use them to save their time and make it easier to write. So that's the history. So they're not enemies. If you learn one form, you can learn the other form sort of automatically, except writing. So subscribe and learn more fun facts about Chinese and learn some newbie Chinese with me. 再见。